Security is the top priority with the Republican National Convention coming to town, and the city has plans on land, air, and sea to make sure you and the thousands expected to travel here are secure. News Channel 5's Tara Molina is live along the lakefront. And Tara, you just talked with the Coast Guard, and they said they have plans in place on the land and sea and waterways.
On a day like this, water activities and boating are probably the last things on your mind. But the Coast Guard is already gearing up for those warmer months, preparing for the biggest event they've had to deal with in years. With snow on the ground and only 2 boats in the water, July seems like it could be a lifetime away. But Coast Guard officials say it will be here before we know it. Captain Brian Roche is in charge of overseeing security for the Republican National Convention. They started event preparation months ago.
Our job is to be there for the public.
The Secret Service has 22 subcommittees set up for the RNC. The Coast Guard has its hands in a few of them, making sure Cleveland's waterways are secure and ready.
The Coast Guard's responsible for maritime security, but the focus of the event is to make sure that the public gets use of the waterway as much as possible.
So what changes can you expect to see on our lake, rivers, and ports? He says a lot more people in blue on and around the water, looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Well, our boarding officers and boat crew are trained to look for things that look out of place. And many times when you determine that, you question, many times it's nothing.
He says better safe than sorry, and they'll work with local and federal agencies as well as maritime industry to increase their footprint on the water. And while security is the top priority, they want to make sure our waterfront is showcased for the thousands of out-of-town visitors.
My word to the public, the boating public, is the Cleveland waterfront and Cuyahoga River is open during that week, but they just have to be prepared for there may be times where we have to limit access.
More information on limited access points will be available closer to the event. You can count on News Channel 5 for any updates. Live in Cleveland and looking forward to that warmer weather. Tara Molina for the Now.
Yeah, not much boating.